Oh god, one's broken. Well,
Whoops.
welcome to Celebrity Ascent.
Celebrity's newest ship, the 4th in their Edge class series.
Yeah.
And we've spent the last week, last 7 nights on it.
Yeah.
And we love it.
Yeah, this is
right?
a great ship. Yeah, so we're going to show you guys around the ship here. We're going to put some other videos up there. You guys can see it, and we'll talk you through the ship. We've been on Apex and Beyond, and now this ship. And Beyond and this ship are pretty much identical, but we love these ships, so we're going to show you around.
Yeah.
You have chocolate. So when you first get on board the ship, the first thing you walk into is the Grand Plaza, most commonly known as the Atrium of a cruise ship. It's really, really pretty though. On Edge and Apex, the bar is kind of off to the side, but in this ship, the bar is right in the middle. There's a big chandelier right in the middle. It's a really, really pretty space. We love hanging out there. Getting a drink there is great.
Yeah.
There's the martini bar downstairs that make fantastic drinks. There's so many martinis on the list.
So many martinis.
You can drink martinis forever, but then
white chocolate martinis.
pickle martini.
Martinis. They have so many different martinis, and they're delicious.
And also, we didn't do it on this cruise. They also do a martini bar show.
Yeah.
Is it tonight? What time did they say it was?
It's 10:30, I think.
10:30. Maybe we should go. Okay, we might get footage. We might put it down there. But if you can go, the martini bar show is really cool. They do a bunch of They do a bunch of like drinks, and they put them on one big long shaker. They pour them all out together. It's like the famous things you always see online. It's really, really cool.
It's really, really cool. Yeah, the bartenders at the bar are always really fun and animated and lively. So I love that you enter the Grand Plaza and it's 3 stories. You can see up, it's the 3rd through the 5th floor of the ship, and then on one side you have the Celebrity's coffee shop.
That is your spot, the coffee shop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good. They have plenty of seating. And another nice thing about Celebrity is that all their bars, including the cafe, have their own specialty cocktails. So you can actually order specialty cocktails at the little coffee shop, cafe.
Yeah.
Cafe El Baccio. I don't know.
I love your pronunciation. That's one of the best.
Thanks. Anyways, on the other side of that you have
Le Grand Bistro.
Le Grand Bistro, which is where they have the Petit Chef, the animation on your plate, dinner and a show. We've been there before on Apex, not on this ship, however. It was really enjoyable. It was really fun. It's really cool to see all the animations on the plate.
Yeah.
Highly recommend doing.
It's so crazy because normally you go to a restaurant and like you eat something and it goes away and then you kind of have like dead space, you talk, hang out with your friends, whatever. But it's like different because now it's like there's a show and you're watching it and then your food shows up and you're like, oh, you don't even know how the time passes by. It's really, really cool.
And then also if you follow along, also on the same floor, you have Le Voyage by celebrity chef Daniel Boulard.
Yeah.
And we ate there on this cruise, and the food was fantastic.
It was very good.
It's really, really good. It's a very small, intimate setting, very small space, but it's really beautiful on the inside.
So the best way to do it is to get the dinner package. Dinner package for 3 dinners was $400, which included all gratuities and everything. And Le Voyage was an additional $20 per person on top of that. But if you want to go to Le Voyage by itself, it's $125 plus 18% gratuity.
Per person.
So per person, yeah. So it comes out to like $300 just for the one dinner.
Yeah.
So instead, you can spend $440, get the dinner package, 3 dinner package, and go to Eden twice and do Le Voyage. Saves lots of money and a much better way to do it.
And then on the 5th floor, moving up in the atrium space, we have Raw on 5, which is their sushi bar, fresh fish. It looks very pretty. We've never eaten there ourselves.
Yeah.
But we have friends that have eaten there before and they have really enjoyed it. And then across from Raw 5, you have the steakhouse.
He pauses. We have eaten at the steakhouse. Apex, it was super good. The steakhouse on Beyond was very subpar. Very sad.
Disappointing experience.
Yeah, it was not that good. So, can be hit or miss actually. We didn't do it on this ship because we prefer Eden and we did Le Voyage instead. But it is up there if you want it. It's a nice environment. It's got like this kind of outdoor patio-ish area. And what's that? It's like an enclosed patio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enclosed patio.
But it's a nice space.
Also on the 5th floor, if you walk toward the aft of the ship, you pass through this corridor of mirrors and sculptures.
Yeah.
Every Edge class ship has one. It's unique on every Edge class, and it's something you don't see on any other cruise line ship, I believe.
It's a fun little space. It's very unique, yeah.
So after you pass through this art sculpture installation hallway, you are spit out by, there's a chocolatier stand on your right, there's the Aqua restaurant, which is for the Aqua guests, people in the Aqua class. They have their own restaurant.
It's more healthy food.
More healthy.
Looks really good. We haven't done Aqua class yet. We're going to try in our next one to maybe go up to that. But
hopefully.
It looks really, really nice. The food looks really good there.
And then you have some more shops on your left, and then you come to Eden. Welcome to Eden. It's a gorgeous space. I remember seeing it for the first time on Apex, and it feels so different compared to the rest of the ship. There's a lot of like greenery.
And it smells so different too.
Smells so different. They have a beautiful bar, again with some really great specialty cocktails.
Yeah, so Eden has multi-levels in it. So the very top floor you have like seating where you can overlook. The middle areas where they have also more seating in the bar, but they sometimes do shows in there too. They have acrobats that come down.
Yeah.
And then from that second floor there's like a spiraling staircase around the back of the ship, which you can see back there. And on the very first floor is the restaurant, Eden Restaurant. It's a specialty dinner restaurant, so you do have to pay extra for it, but it is super good. It's probably our favorite food we've ever had at sea. Maybe besides Le Voyage, but it's still super good. Really, really good.
It's really good. And yeah, they cook everything. They have an open kitchen concept, and every time we've been to Eden, it's been a good experience and well worth doing if you're on an Edge class ship.
Yeah, definitely recommend Eden over the steakhouse too.
Yeah. So since that's a specialty restaurant, the included restaurants are downstairs on floors 4 and 3. Celebrity has 4, believe it or not, main dining rooms that you can go to for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Each of them has their own unique theme. One's Italian themed, one is more French themed, one is American classic, and
Mediterranean
is the last one.
Oh, the octopus there is so good, remember?
Yeah.
And it's very delicious.
So all four restaurants have the same set menus, but each restaurant has their own little section of the menu with items specific to that restaurant that fit the theme. So it may be octopus for the Mediterranean restaurant, or it's pasta for the Italian themed restaurant. However, a little known hack is no matter what restaurant you are at, say you're at the French restaurant and you want one of the specialty entrees from the Italian restaurant, you can order it and they will go get it and bring it for you.
Yeah, they'll mix and match it all together. So you can get an octopus from Mediterranean and a pasta from Italian and sit in the French restaurant because you think it looks prettier, you know? So you can kind of mix and match and see whatever works better for you. And all the menus are in the app too, so you can use the app to see all the food across all the menus. You don't have to run around and take pictures or nothing. It's all in the app.
So moving toward the front of the ship, on deck 4, you pass through the casino. Celebrity cruise ships typically don't have the largest casinos. However, you still have your classic slot machines, table games such as roulette and blackjack. Funnily enough, on this ship, there is no single zero roulette like there was on Beyond.
I know, Beyond had single zero, and this has only double zero. And one table is a $25 minimum, one table is a $10 minimum. So I think that was a little bit... Maybe they're just doing it because it's new and they think everyone's bougie on the new ship and they spend more money, but the old ship on Beyond at least had single zero $10 minimum or double zero $10 minimum in the casino. But yeah, all your classic machines there in the casino. And then as you leave the casino, you go back through the Grand Plaza or the Atrium, and as you pass that, you get to the theater at the very front of the ship. And the theater on the ship is really, really cool. It's really pretty. They incorporate so much graphics into there, and they have like big trees that come out on Beyond. They have like all kinds of other things. They had light posts or lamp posts for one of them on this show on this ship. So it's really cool. They just incorporate so much more stuff, and they really incorporate a big screen behind the performers. And it's a really, really nice space. And it's nice that ships have finally learned how to put a theater in the front without a bunch of poles. All the old ships always have poles everywhere. This ship has a lot less poles in the way.
Yep.
And has a much clearer view.
Technology during the theatrical productions is really impressive. And also on deck 4, don't forget the club. The club is on deck 4 next to the theater.
And 5.
Yes, it's a 2-story club. So it's a fun space. They have live music in there, or the club is also where they will host games such as bingo, deal or no deal. So it's a multi-purpose space. It's a very nice 2-story space. You also have your shops on deck 4, such as the liquor, the merch, if you will.
All your celebrity
All
scent
my
merch.
celebrity scent merch that
Stuff
I got
like
today.
that. And then they also have watch stores. They have jewelry. You can buy. You can spend your heart's desire. You get something to remember your cruise and go home with. And it's always tax and duty free, which is a big benefit too.
And then decks 6 through 12 are staterooms. Staterooms actually start on deck 3 and go to 12. But decks 6 through 12 are purely reserved for staterooms. We have a stateroom tour that we'll link somewhere.
Yeah,
and you can check that out.
You can see our concierge classroom we're in, which is just an infinite veranda with not many benefits. But we go into many more details about that in the other video.
And then we get to deck 14 from 12 because there is no deck 13 on Celebrity.
Not lucky. No
Nope.
13.
And deck 14 is home to the Ocean View Cafe, which is Celebrity's buffet. And the buffet is so good.
The buffet is like better than main dining sometimes. We will probably skip main dining just to go to the buffet.
Yes.
Just because like the variety is so good, but everything is so fresh. Like, you know, go to other cruise lines you go on, they're like bringing food out of warmers, but in Celebrity they're like there's like cooking grills. So like there's the American station where they have like burgers and hot dogs, and there's like a grill right there where they cook steaks and fish. So like if there's a bunch of steaks there, but you want one with a medium rare, say, hey, can I get one medium rare? And they'll cook it for you right there in the buffet. They have a pasta station where they make you fresh pasta and then you can tell them exactly how you want it. Or they have the stir fry. Oh, the stir fry was so good. They make it for you live. It's crazy. It's just insane how good the buffet is in Celebrity. It just blows any other buffet out of the water.
There's plenty of seating space too. Even though the buffet can get crowded at times, there's lots of seating space around the buffet and more towards the back outside, which also is where you have the pizza. Mm-hmm. You have pizza that's open till 1 a.m. There's also an Ocean View bar in the back next to the pizza.
Ascent and Beyond, they put in such a nice area in the back. Like when you leave the buffet, there's like this tiered seating area that goes all the way up to the Sunset Bar at the back, and it's a really pretty space, and there's just so much area to just hang out, big couches, comfy couches, and just see the back of the ship. It's really, really nice they changed it because on Apex, it didn't have that scene. It was kind of just a flat buffet area, and that was it. And there's so much better on these new ships, Ascent and Beyond. They really, really did a good job with that. Yeah. And also, when you get up to the top, if you come around onto the starboard side, there's a couple little pools in there, like infinity edge pools that you can overlook the side of the ship. And there's also the garden area up top. And the garden area is really pretty. A lot of people hang out there. It's actually busier than I thought it was every time we went up there, because they usually put on sports on TV, and they had a couple games people could play there. So a lot of people just hung out up there in the garden. It was a really nice space, and they had some big pieces of glass up, so it wasn't too windy, and it was just a nice place for a lot of people to hang out.
Also upstairs in that area, there is another specialty dining restaurant called the Rooftop Garden Grill. We've never ate there ourselves, but we've heard it's pretty good. We are moving to the midship. Mm-hmm. Is that the proper term?
Yeah.
Midship. And this is where you have the pool. You have the pool, you have the jogging track, and
two-story jogging track.
Two-story jogging track.
So if you look off to the left-hand side, you can see where the running track goes from the pool deck up to the story above that, and it loops all the way back around, and when it goes through the garden, that's where it actually goes back down a floor. So it's kind of cool that the running track isn't just flat and boring. You get to like go up a level, you get to see some stuff higher up, and then back down in through the garden in the back. It's really, really cool. But the pool area is really beautiful.
On every Edge class ship, they have this sculpture or statue on the actual pool deck itself, and on this one it's an octopus, which is really cool. So interesting and nice how Celebrity incorporates sculpture artwork throughout all of their ships. They really do their best to make every space of the ship feel thought out, and there's so much space. Unlike other cruise ships where everything feels crammed and small.
There's so much seating space. Like even over by the magic carpet, there's like seats over there, a little bit more private. You can just hang out with your friends. There's sunken seating by the pool area as well you can hang out in. That also leads us to the magic carpet. The magic carpet is hanging off the edge of the ship, which is crazy because that's why it's called the Edge class ships. The magic carpet is really, really nice space too. Just hang out, enjoy the sun, enjoy some breezes, and kind of be like, whoa, I'm over the edge of the ship. It's just crazy.
Yeah. There's a bar up there. They also do dinner, which is an extra charge. It's quite a hefty charge. And then if you want a quick bite, just like a burger or hot dog, something during the day, you have the Mass Grill, which is also located on the pool deck. And then moving forward from the Mass Grill, we entered the Salarium, which if you're familiar with Salariums on other cruise ships, Royal Caribbean has them as well. It's the adults only area, so it's an enclosed space. You have a pool and 2 hot tubs.
Salarium's a nice space, But I do have to say, you usually have to get in the water because if you're outside, it's just really hot and humid because it's an enclosed space with like the plastic dome bubbles up top, and it gets really, really warm and steamy. So it's usually better to get in the water if you're in that area, unless you just want to be in a really hot environment. You want to pretend like you're still in Florida in summer, go in there because it's always warm and humid. Also, a little grill off to the side. They have some snacks up there too, and some water and juice stations over there.
You exit the Salarium. We're now at the front of the ship, and there is the spa and the fitness center. They're located on decks 14 and 15. So when you go upstairs from the spa, you come to the fitness center. It's a really nice area. The machines are all brand new. You have a nice wraparound view of the ocean while you're working out. I've worked out there a couple of times, not only on this ship, but on Beyond. They have they have lemon and cucumber infused water. They have cold towels. You know, it's a really nice space.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like you're on a cruise ship, Jim. And then also on deck 15, you have the area of the ship where we can not have access to.
Yes.
You have the retreat.
Yes. So pretty much the gym is the only space forward on the ship that we can access without having access to the retreat, because the retreat takes up everything else in the front half of the ship. Basically, Salarium forward is all retreat. So that's areas we can't go to. On Beyond, we did make some friends and we were able to go into their 2-story suite in the retreat and go in the little hot tub outside, and it was a really nice space. It was definitely a step above, and they said they really liked it. The service has been wonderful up there, and it just looked like a nice kind of area to get away and have your own private place.
And also, as guests of the retreat, they have access to their own specialty restaurant called
Lumini. Maybe that's why we can't go, because we can't even pronounce the name of the restaurant.
They have access to Lumini as well as all the other restaurants on board. So the menus are accessible for anyone to view on the app if you're just curious about what kind of food they serve there. So that's a quick rundown of Celebrity Ascent. Honestly, this ship is beautiful.
Yeah, we love it.
Oh, I was going to say something.
But
I was going to say something else.
What? Tell me.
It's not unique at this point. So Celebrity Ascent is a really beautiful ship. But we've been on 3 Edge class ships now, and they're all very, very similar. There is differences, but I would say if you are looking to go on Edge class ship, you really cannot go wrong. So if there is one that better suits your price point, choose that one over prioritizing going on the newest one.
Yeah. I mean, Ascent and Beyond are a bit nicer because the Grand Plaza is bigger, they have Le Voyage, and they have a much better space in the back of the ship. We have way more seating at the back and much more usable outside space, I think. But
That's true.
Edge and Apex are still really nice ships to go on for sure. We definitely do prioritize these ships. We've only done Celebrity's Edge class. We haven't done another one. And everyone that comes on these are like, yeah, they're just really, really nice ships. So
yeah,
it's
there
hard
is
to
one
pick.
feature of Beyond and Ascent that you don't like.
Oh, the Infinite Veranda?
No, not that.
Oh, well, that too. I like
the
learning about
martini
these.
bar being in the middle puts it right next to the steakhouse.
Yeah, so like when they do their martini show, they like light up the chandelier. So if you're sitting there at the steakhouse, which is like a darker, more intimate setting, and all of a sudden you're like blasted with light in your face, it's kind of weird.
The back of the ship, the sunset bar on Beyond and Ascent are really beautiful. Even on Ascent, they've added like more mural colors to the back where it says sunset bar. It's a really, really nice space that you did not have on Apex for sure. I'm not dissing Ascent. I love this ship. It's very nice. I'm just saying, if you can't go wrong on any Edge class ship, and if price is a factor for you, then, you know, you're not going to be missing out that much.
Yeah, no. Definitely. I mean, we have one more on Beyond, probably get another cruise booked on Beyond anyway, so we definitely like these ships.
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
They're really nice. Well, that wraps up our little walkthrough and our thoughts on Ascent. Have you been on Celebrity Ascent already? It's only been out for a couple months, but maybe you have. Let us know your thoughts down below, or if you've been on other Edge class ships or any Celebrity ships. We can't do a comparison between old Celebrity ships, honestly, and the new ones. So if you like Celebrity, let us know down below. If you're thinking about booking Celebrity Ascent, do it.
Yeah. See you guys in the next video.